Hi runner friends, Tina here from My Runner's Mind and Train for a Half Marathon. I'm excited to bring this short video to you about My Runner's Mind coaching program. Before we get started though, I want you to take a minute to reflect on your reason for watching this video. What brought you here today? Maybe you're feeling your runs could be better. Is that the reason? Or maybe you're feeling your mindset could be better and support you better. Or maybe you're wondering how a mindset program for runners could help you run happier. So today I'm excited to have the opportunity to answer these questions so that at the end of this video, you'll know if this coaching program is a fit for you. You might be a new runner or a seasoned runner, or maybe you're a returning runner. You might be facing one of these problems. Maybe you've set a big goal for yourself recently. It could be to run your first half marathon, maybe your first full marathon, an ultra, or maybe a shorter distance, a 10K, or maybe you've recently run your first actual race and now you're ready to fine tune some aspects of your running and your attitude to create a different experience for your next run and your next race. Do you wonder how you'll be able to reach your goal and still love running? Or maybe you don't have a running goal, but a weight loss goal, and you wish you had more motivation for your runs so that your weekly runs didn't seem to be a drag. Maybe running is something you do because you feel you should or you ought to as a way of burning some calories. I know that was me for many years. Do you wish you could love running and not need the daily mind drama that comes with going out for a run? You know, when you have to post sometimes on Facebook to actually get motivation to go out for your scheduled run. Or maybe you don't have a race goal or a weight loss goal. Maybe you just want to love running more. And you know there is something there for you, but you don't know how to access it. I want you to take a minute to consider your running goal. They don't have to be races, like I said. How do they leave you feeling? Or how does it leave you feeling? Are you excited and confident? Or maybe not so much? What if I could show you how to get to your goal and feel happy and excited and confident? All right, so let me tell you about My Runner's Mind. I have found that 5 pillars help us become happier and therefore make us better runners. The 5 pillars are, pillar 1 is purpose, which means we get really clear on why we run, our runner's purpose. Not because you have a half marathon or another race scheduled or you want to lose a certain amount of weight. No, that's a goal. But what's your passion for running? We get real clear on that. We keep peeling away layers and layers and layers to really find out what's your passion for running. Pillar 2, we create a goal to direct us during our 12 weeks together. So having defined our purpose first helps us stay committed to our goal. And a goal is wonderful because it gives us a direction for our life. It tells us where to go or what to do if we want to have a certain outcome, right? I often tell people it's kind of like the same. If you didn't have a goal, imagine yourself getting behind the steering wheel of your car and not knowing where to go. You literally wouldn't know whether to turn left or right as you got to a stop sign, right? If you didn't have a goal. All right, the third pillar in My Runner's Mind is belief and how we create confidence in ourselves and our runner's identity so that we show up for our goal. We look at limiting beliefs and assess our self-talk that sabotages our progression towards our goal and undermines our self-confidence. Sorry about that, guys. Coughing break there. So that was pillar 3, right? In pillar 4, we learn how to create an attitude that serves us. I love this unit so much. It was life-changing for me when I really understood that our attitude, my attitude, determines what I achieve in life. So attitude determines what we achieve in life. We learn that our attitude is made up of thoughts, feelings, and actions that create a result, right? I know it sounds super simplified here, but we just get real clear on where the hang up is. And so we learn to self-assess and self-coach, which is an unbelievably helpful tool. So often we're a victim to our circumstances. So developing a good attitude, for instance, is what took Olympic medalist Dina Castor to becoming a running legend, winning Olympic bronze, holding the American record in the marathon distance for 18 years straight. So through a good attitude, we can turn our challenges into fuel and harness our potential. And that's so exciting, I think. That holds so much potential for us. Developing and nurturing quality keystone habits, which is these habits that have a cascading effect on all other areas of our life. They're habits that have an impact beyond the actual habit themselves, is pillar 5 in my runner's mind. And I really believe that the keystone habits that we nurture inside my runner's mind is what sets my runner's mind coaching apart from so many other coaching programs. This is why we cultivate energetic and spiritual practices daily to connect our body and mind, to create joy and happiness in order to become better runners and better humans overall, better moms, better wives, better friends, better employees, whatever our hat is, right? These practices are that we do inside my runner's mind are gratitude journaling. Gratitude is scientifically proven to rewire the brain. It literally change the neuronal makeup of our brain. We also focus on positive language, positive self-talk, daily breath work or meditation, or both, and yoga. And I love yoga so much because it's really movement where we incorporate breath work, and it's such a spiritual practice that helps align us with ourselves, much like running, right? So all of that is inside pillar 5. Now, what's really important to understand is that pillar 5 is really throughout the entire 12-week together. It's not something we relegate to the very end of the program. It's something we start off with right from the get-go, and we nurture that throughout the entire 12-week. Really, anybody who's gone through this program still continue with these practices today because it just shifts our energy, how we show up. So the 12-week coaching program is in itself really a keystone habit because it has a positive impact on how we show up for ourselves, right? When we're in an environment where we practice these really excellent habits, that changes how we show up for ourselves. Excuse me. And similarly, I really want to stress the importance of being in a container like this, like a coaching program like this is, in a container of like-minded women who also want to show up for themselves and who are committed to their own excellence. It's going to have a positive impact on your personal growth, right? It's going to have this synergistic impact. So just the other day, I mentioned to my clients that when we choose to work on ourselves, we shine our light, and then we make a positive impact in the lives of those around us. And I just can't think of anything more gratifying than doing that, right? I want to share 2 testimonies with you from clients of my runner's mind. And both of them bring me chills because when you hear them, you'll just hear the dramatic changes they've experienced in their lives, right? First one, Bauke says, I've started to treat myself as my best friend, and my health, both physical and mental, and the time I have for self-care as my biggest gift. Wow. I mean, that is just so incredible to me, because so often we go through life, we're so busy. We have everybody else's needs to do before we take care of us, right? We're on the back burner, or even not on the burner at all, right? And the fact that through going through this program, Bauke and I realize is that she is the most important person, and she is her own best friend. I just think is incredible. I want you to consider the energetic shift that that creates in somebody, and how you now show up as a person after an experience like that. And similarly, Vanessa says the program has been transformative. The shift, especially in my mindset, has been massive. I'm a priority now. I mean, wow. I love that. I get so many chills from this, because it's a birthright to be our own priority, right? I know that we might have kids, spouses, partners, responsibilities outside of just us, but we can't relegate us and taking care of us until everybody else has been taken care of. We need to take care of us first, because then we will feel so much better. And in feeling so much better, we'll show up with a whole different energy for everybody else. Adrienne from Yoga with Adrienne said in one of her episodes, who I love so much, that our energy is our currency. I want you to really think about that. And what that means is that the energy we show up with, our outlook on life and how we interact with people, impacts everybody around us, right? And that's really what people around us see and what they respond to. And so that's why it's so super important to really be intentional about the energy that we create. And one of the best ways to be very intentional about that is to place ourselves in an environment with like-minded people, right? And such as this container of My Runner's Mind. So just real quick, just the logistics of the program. Inside the coaching community, we have a private Facebook group. We show up daily in that. We have accountability through that, which is, I know for everybody, incredible. We have a weekly webinar, and then we have daily Voxer messages with me. And I want to tell you, there's a lot of coaching going on in those Voxer messages. In addition, everybody has access to self-paced modules that teach on the 5 mindset pillars that I mentioned earlier. So it's the best space to be, to learn to love yourself, to happier running. I cannot stress that enough. So new rounds of My Runner's Mind begin Sunday, January 9th, 2022. And the application deadline is December 31st. And I can't wait to meet with you and talk to you about My Runner's